everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope that this video finds you in a particularly good mood, and if not, I hope by the end of it that you will feel a little bit better. Hey guys, it's been a crazy 2 weeks of June. So many things are just happening, and I'm so blessed to be able to have things happen to me and they be good things. So this week is one of those weeks again. There's so many things that I have to do, mainly working on my dissertation because I've kind of been slacking. Instead of writing as much, I've been reading a lot, and I have to get my proposal done. So that is one of the things on my list to do today. Janya and I are going to be meeting at the library. I booked us a study room because we like to talk, and that should help us focus on a few key things that need to be completed by the end of this week. So I don't know if I've really mentioned in detail the event that my group has to plan for our core module, but there has been so many things that we have to change and pivot around, and so it's going to be somewhat of a irritating process because, like anything, it's not just you involved. You have to go through people that are higher than you, and they have to go through people that are higher than them, and then it's like a trickle-down effect, so to speak. Going to the Liverpool biennial tomorrow morning with my MA cohort, and it should be extremely fun. It should be so fun. This is my first time at Liverpool. Like, I'm just ticking things off of my list. First solo trip was me just going to see Beyonce. Didn't even think that it was a solo trip, and then now I'm going to Liverpool, which my friend Allie loves Liverpool, so I think I'm gonna love Liverpool because we're the same person. That's something that I have to do this week. I also have a meeting for the event on Friday, and then as well I have to do my hair. My scalp is screaming. It is time to take these out and try a different hairstyle. I think I'm just gonna do like cornrows to the back and something, maybe my afro out. Like it's gonna have to be something simple, something that can be put up in a ponytail easily. Other than that, I don't really have any weekend plans. One of the things that I'm most excited for is 28 Years Later is coming out, and I'm so sad that my best friends aren't here to see it with me, but we are definitely gonna try to see it on the same day and then have a discussion afterwards because we're movie freaks. I also want to get into a different segment of the videos, which is like talking to you guys about what I do when I'm not filming, which is watching movies and reading books. So I've started to read a couple of more books as I've reacclimated to being back in the United Kingdom or just in Europe in general. I wasn't really reading that much. I read I read just a new ballads or summer, right? I read the new Hunger Games book. Okay, I don't know why I can't remember the name right now. I read the new Hunger Games book, and that was just like the one book that I read, but usually I read 2 to 3 books a month at least, depending on how long they are. And so I want to kind of talk a little bit about that, show you guys my Letterboxd. You guys can follow me on Letterboxd. And yeah, I'm feeling super blessed to be able to have this opportunity, but there are so many things that I'm just stressed about naturally. I haven't been journaling, so it's probably attributed to why I'm so manic these days. Most of all though, I have to find a place to live soon. It's not that I'm panicked about being put out or not having anywhere to stay. There's accommodation literally all around me. It's just a matter of wanting it to be the right fit for me. I don't want to necessarily settle for something that I might not want. So without further ado, let's just get into the rest of it. Okay, God, I hate these glasses. Hey everybody, so we're in the study room. It's kind of jank in here. Look at that. Where'd my money going? Hey guys, so we're in the library. We're in a study room. It's so noisy outside, so sorry about that. But we're just gonna sit here, chill, and get some work done. I'm feeling okay. Like, I don't know, I'm just a little, it's always like that when we first start, but once I get into it, I'll be good. So yeah, I foresee myself getting hungry in the next 2 hours, which is when our booking ends. This morning I had like a spinach, leek, red pepper, feta pastry that I made the other day. They were very good, but could have used more egg. I didn't put enough egg on it, so. But I'm gonna try to work through as much as possible, get in some water before we go to our next thing. I don't know what we might do next, so yeah. Hey guys, my camera is dying. I really need to speak really quick, but one of the books I have is ready for pickup at the library, and I just got back and I had a bit of a lunch, so I'm just gonna walk back up there and come back and get back into my dissertation work because I took a mini nap, so I feel a little bit better about doing some writing. So yeah. Hey everybody, so I got my book from the library and I did a little bit more reading for my dissertation. It is about 9 p.m. and I'm gonna have dinner. I have to be up super early. The train leaves around 9:30, so I'm planning to be up at 7, get ready, everything like that, and walk to the station. But right now I'm having dinner, so this is kind of turning into a what I eat in a week too. Somehow idea to make these lettuce wraps. So there's zucchini, leeks, red pepper. This is a plant-based meat that I like to use, and I put a little barbecue sauce and sriracha in it. And then I just was sipping on a Diet Coke, which I usually don't do, but my friend had some and it was really hot today. I wanted a Coke and of course some water. So I'm just gonna eat this and then take a shower and get ready for the night. Good morning, guys. I'm so tired. I didn't sleep bad yesterday, but I did sleep a little later than I would have liked. So I did end up going to the library and getting my book, and I thought that would be good because I can then read it on the train. So today we're going to Liverpool biennial, the master's programs, I believe. I don't know if any undergraduate students will be there. They've just had their degree shows and things like that. So yeah, but the MAs are going, which there are 3 MAs, I believe, at BCU in the arts. Well, in the section where I'm at, there's other MAs, obviously. Thought I should try to talk and get ready at the same time. I'm showing you guys the books that I've been reading and the movies that I've been watching. One of the books that I'm reading is Love's Divine by Ava Freeman, and I'm about 21% of the way through on that one. The next book that I have been reading / listening to is Who Have Never Known Men, and it's been on my TBR for so long, like probably since I got my Kindle, and I'm just listening to it on Spotify, and I have 3 hours left. Then for my dissertation, I got Talking Black, which is an anthology piece. This past weekend, I watched so many movies. I watched, well, I would probably bring up my letterbox, but I watched pretty much most horror movies. It's kind of what I prioritize watching these days. Kind of the media I've been consuming. I finished Janya and Georgia with my sister, for people who were curious and people who cared, which is literally no one. Janya and Georgia was one of those shows that my friend Jess and I picked up in college, which is crazy to say because we are both. Jess has had it in grad school. I'm in grad school doing the grad school thing, and Janya and Georgia has been there, and it has such a crazy, I'm seeing things, crazy longevity. Yeah, so we have to meet at the train station. The train leaves at 9:34. It is currently 7:43, and I thought, give myself 30 extra minutes to wake up a bit. I'm gonna eat something. I'm not gonna take a coffee. My stomach feels kind of upset, and plus I didn't really drink as much water as I wanted to yesterday. The sun is out, y'all, and it's a blessing and a curse in a way because it's gonna be so hot. I haven't dressed today. That's the plan. We're gonna try and get some reading done on the train. I'm gonna start reading Talking Black, and that should provide my entertainment for how many hours we're gonna be on there. So yeah.
And made a sort of mask, but we felt protected from it.